Oh,
Fucking, that was a waste.
yeah. You tried.
Dramatic fucking intro,
You
and the thing
tried.
went, "Oh yeah, and now, okay,
Yeah,
dick."
yeah, yeah. There you
Next
are.
time I'll pop in from the side.
Yeah, there you go. Just
It's I'm the
all right, guys. Hey everybody out there in
still
YouTube
doesn't
land.
fucking look right.
We'll fix it.
I know.
Welcome back to BJ's Retro Rewinds video podcast here
Video.
on YouTube. Here on YouTube. My name
Yeah,
is
man.
Barry, and with me always is my hetero life mate, Jake. There he is, Mr.
Hi.
Beautiful self, fucking with his camera.
Who the fuck? Where? Huh? Who?
Yeah,
Where the
and
fuck's
there he is.
beautiful?
Yeah,
Sneaking up behind
you
me. It's always a
sandbagging
toss
son of a
center.
bitch.
You beautiful
What
bastard.
what are you guys sitting on?
Over
What is
here.
it? You have a thing like a tripod or something? No, it's just sitting there.
Yeah, it's hovering. I'm using the
It
fucking Jedi
hovering.
mind trick,
Oh, okay.
cocksucker.
It's just hovering. Okay. I like
Hey,
that.
why don't you go back to Blockbuster, you prick?
I just got off work, man. Come on.
No.
It
From
was a
what
hard day.
decade, you son of a bitch? What is
1993.
ah what
Uh,
a that's a good year.
it was a good year. Great year. What are
I
you
find
talking
myself
about?
listening to a lot more 90s music, but what can I say?
Dude, that's all I listen
Alternative
to.
shit. It's an alternative. I found a
Well,
station. I stumbled across my TV is a Samsung. So
yeah.
Samsung has like a literal, like a whole like faux TV thing where it's
Yeah.
almost like Tubi and all these other things where you get there's all different specific channels for shit, and they literally have a music video channel. And I found myself I hit it by mistake one day, and it just was like 2 hours later I'm like, what decade is it? God damn, music videos on television. What year is this? Batman's in the theaters. Indiana Jones. What's going on, Mom?
What you said it's on Tubi?
No. It's Samsung. Samsung has
Sam
like a TV thing, like a
Oh, you're talking
literal
about the
thing.
free TV. Yeah,
Yeah, Samsung TV Plus or something.
it's called Vivo. Vivo on there.
Mm, I
It's
mean
got
that may
different
be the
genres.
station,
It's
but
got 80s, 90s, 2K, country,
it's
rap,
it's
R&B.
called, well, maybe this thing is just Samsung Plus. Let me just pop it on
Yeah,
real quick.
I have my Samsung
It's on
TV.
my television
Yeah.
automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, let me turn the volume.
Yeah, the free you're talking about the free channels that are on
It's
the
yeah,
Samsung.
it's, like I said, I just akined it to Tubi and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like they have a
Yeah.
Bob Ross, they have a CBS.
Yeah.
I don't know, none of this thing is actual live. Most of it's old shit, but it's still. I don't know what happened. It used to just go
You
right to the
can
channel that I was listening to that just came on. It was just music, but it was dope.
you can watch
It didn't sectioned off. It was just music videos, but it didn't have it
yeah,
like, oh, there's like a whole. There's a thing called TV Land Drama, and right now they're showing 21 Jump Street back to
yeah,
back to back back.
back. It's 24 it's 21 Jump Street channel all the time, 24/7.
Heartland, oh man,
Yeah.
oh, Heartland. Speaking of,
Yeah.
we lost another one, another great actor, Treek Williams.
Yeah, yep, I saw that yesterday. I know. Very sad.
Yeah, and that's
But how's oh, I think I lost you there.
because some
Maybe
fucking
you come
call.
back. There you are. Okay.
Yeah, call came in. Right, nothing I can do. There's like a Charmed. But they don't. That's the funny
Uh
thing. They don't name the networks though. Like except for Heartland, which is the show Heartland. The 21 Jump Street's on a station that's called TV Land. Charmed, which is back to back, is on something called Drama Life. But anyway,
yeah.
there's a
If you want to
Baywatch. Oh shit,
stop
that's
that
Baywatch.
with your phone,
Uh huh.
with the the thing coming in, just go to your settings and go to do not disturb and it'll stop that.
Think that'll do.
Yeah, I do it every time we do a recording. I have to go to do not disturb. Otherwise, if a phone call comes in or a
Let's find out
notification, there you go. Flip it around. Flip it around.
because it's not showing
Um,
anything.
but while you're fucking around with that, I'll talk about the TV stations. If you go to Pluto, Pluto's a free streaming service.
Yeah, I
It
got
has
that downloaded.
it has the '90s music
Does
channels
it?
on there. Yeah,
Oh shit, I
because
gotta
I
check that out.
I have I have a ritual every morning. Well, pretty much. When I get up, like I said, I
Take a
watch the
shower.
news. Like I said, I used to be a news junkie, and now I've cut it down to 15, 20 minutes because it just depresses the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I
And then
can't
I'll
watch the
go.
news, dude. I just
So
can't.
then I'll
It's just
go over.
terrible.
I'll watch the news for a little bit. Then I watch the weather channel a little bit, and then I go over to my '90s channel and I watch my '90s music.
What
So,
are you, 80?
um,
What are you, 80
yeah,
year
I
old?
know.
Or should,
I take
no, it's
my
take you Metamucil and you watch the
you have my
weather channel
Metamucil and
and
my
see what the weather's
Motrin.
like.
Yeah,
I fuck with you, but I fucking that's Metamucil's just fiber, right?
yeah,
I
yeah.
I've started to. I don't take Metamucil. I just buy some cheap shit, but it's good because I don't eat a lot. What the fuck?
You still
What
fucking around
the?
with your TV?
Yeah, there's Shout TV, but I'm like, what the fuck is they? What are they playing? It's something called Sapphire and Steel. It's like something from the
Oh,
British. Yeah, I know. What can I
yeah,
say?
Sapphire and
Dude ripped a
Steel.
girl's shirt off, almost, and she's got
Nice.
like fucking diodes sticking out of her arm. All right, never mind. It's a fucking thing. I just
Uh,
don't understand it. But anyway, yeah, I find myself Rotten Tomatoes as a channel. Fuck, who gives a shit about
yeah.
them? I don't believe in their bullshit.
There's actually
Okay.
there's
There's a
two
fireplace channel. I was like,
there
why do I
is.
watch YouTube? Why am I watching YouTube for this shit?
There's two different sections of music channels, and there's the
I'm
uh
on the Tubi right now. I'm on the still on the Samsung
Vivo
one.
Vivo music channels, and then there's another one that does the exact same
Oh,
thing where they do 80s, 90s, 2K, but
Fear
it's a different
Factory.
one. So I'll kind of flip back and forth between those two. So,
It's just cool,
but
man. I was just actually I was on YouTube and I pulled up I just stumbled across and they had like Afghan wigs. Do you remember them?
yeah, look at dude.
They
I
were
got their CD. I got their
I bought that CD when the one with Gentleman and
Gentleman
the
on
other
it.
one. Yeah, I got that CD.
Yeah.
And that's the song they were playing. They're playing Gentleman and then they played another one. And then it started going into like just Smashing Pumpkins, I was playing Cherub Rock, and then it went into Temple of the Dog, Hunger
Yeah.
Strike, and I was just like, fuck yeah, man. I want to go back. I think that was when I peaked,
I think
the
that's when we all
90s.
yeah.
I was like,
Wish we
this
could go
getting
back.
old shit. World's such a fucked up place right now, man. That's why, like you
But
said, I
if
don't like to watch the fucking news because it's
yeah,
just fear mongering and it's all one sided. It's either going to be one this side or that side, but it's nothing's down the middle or just facts. And they can't, God forbid, they want to tell like occasionally they'll tell you some good shit, but it's like, how about a balance? A couple good stories with all this shit,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
all just
I know.
yeah, people are getting shot in the streets, people are getting killed. There's another drug bust. The guy got hit by a train. Somebody got eaten by a bear.
Well,
Fuck
like
off, man.
this morning when I turned it on, there's a whole block of music or news channels, and I'll watch like CNN for a little bit, and then I'll flip over to the alt right wing channels
Oh
for
God.
like 10 minutes just to see, and you click on there, and it's always like on CNN they always have like the nice desk and the big TVs in the back, and the guys will be showing you, yeah, this is what's going on in the Ukraine and blah 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 and this and that. And then you flip over to the alt right wing, and it's a green screen, and it's like an American eagle with the flag and an M16, and they're talking about, Trump's going to take the country back, and we're going to stand up against the Democrats and march in the streets and this and that.
America. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, yeah. That's basically what it is. It's
And
funny,
that fucking
and
bald eagle with the machine guns.
yeah, yeah. Just
I love that fucking thing.
oh, I
That
know,
fucking
man.
bald eagle.
That's so when I'm feeling bad about watching CNN, I'll flip over to the alt right wing channel for like 10 minutes, and that just perks me up. I mean, immediately. I get in a better mood. I'm just like, oh, okay,
Oh my
so
God,
much
that's
better. And I'm
funny.
ready to go to work. So, but
Fuck.
oh my God. Hey,
Yeah.
who was your friend again that reached out to you the other day?
Zach Attack. Mr.
Zach.
Zach.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zach, if you're
Zach.
watching, buddy, this one's for you. This
Hey,
one's for you.
thanks, man. I don't know if Zach knows or if he does, he doesn't have an opportunity. We have a podcast with audio podcast. It's on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. I'm so fucked up with this. And what's the fourth one? Because I forget it all the time. Anchor.
Anchor. Yeah.
I got it.
You got it.
That's the only places that seem to pick us up. I would check Spotify out though, because it's got every one of our episodes. Because
Yeah.
some of our episodes there was some music in it that's copyrighted, and Spotify's cool with you doing that because they pay the artists. But if it
Yeah.
goes to the other podcast channels, they go, nope, we're not playing that podcast. So it's like, would they have like 16 of our 21 episodes? So if you want all the episodes, Zach, check out that. We talk about movies, music, everything 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and clothing, and just everything you're totally into. Zach did a thing, and I believe he's got a YouTube thing going, I think, or has a thing he did. He did a book, I think, on He-Man toys and stuff. It's pretty. I haven't checked it too. I'm sorry, being bad about that, but I haven't checked any of that out. I did. I think I followed it though. I think he sent something, an invitation. I think I took the request out, but.
Zach, put it in the comments what your YouTube thing is, and we'll follow it, man. I'll check it out. I'd love to check it out.
We'll throw a shout out.
Give us,
tell people to follow it. You know, if you're into stuff we're into, we'll plug your thing.
Or if you start doing a regular podcast, we'll plug that one too. We plug other people's for,
people who are more famous than us, who don't
way more famous. So
he's
not
more
that they need any help.
Yeah, they don't need help. But they haven't fucking released anything this month, oddly.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, why? Wow, it's already the 12th. Last month it was the 8th. They're just kind of slacking. Hey, man, it is what it is.
They got stuff going on.
I got a lot of things. I barely can keep up with the podcast I'm already listening to. I think I just caught 2 episodes of the King Cast, which is pretty cool. They had God, I'm gonna fuck his name up. David Deshmelian. I don't know if I'm saying his name right.
I don't know.
I probably the only thing I could tell you. Well, he was in the 2 Ant-Man movies. You remember did you see the 2 Ant-Man movies? The Russian guy, part of the crew. He's like a character. He's always in the background. He was like, I remember the first time I noticed him was he played one of the Joker's henchmen with Heath Ledger's Joker. He was the one that Two-Face caught and was torturing. But he's been in a lot of stuff, and he's in that new movie that's out now called The Boogeyman. This is Stephen King short story that's really getting a lot of praise. He's just a cool guy. He's a cool dude, and he was talking on the show about stuff about the Boogeyman. Well, it just came out. It's in theaters, so can't get to see it yet.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Then the last time they had a director. They've had a lot of cool people on. They've had Kamel Nanjiani, I think is his name, the Indian or Pakistani. I'm so sorry, dude. If you're listening to this, I'm an idiot. So a dumb white guy. I think he's Pakistani.
Yeah, he's listening.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna fucking throw it out there just in case he is. But he's been in stuff like he was in that the Eternals movie. He was the guy who was doing the he was doing the Hindu stuff and Indian thing. You know what I'm talking about? He's a comedian, actor, writer. He was on talking about Steve. There's been a lot of guys on there. There was even the guy I'm not a real big fan of because of what he did with Star Wars, but we know apparently Rian Johnson's one of their friends. So I'm like, cool. Fuck, I'll pass. Actually, I think I did listen to the episode anyway because I was like, all right, I'll listen to him, but I'm not a fan.
Oh, real quick, if you're hearing a lot of rumbling and stuff in the background, it's because the weather here is really, really bad here, and it is like storming like a motherfucker right now outside. Just letting you know, if we lose connection, it's because all the power went out.
Well, that won't happen unless you're on the internet. Yeah. Now, you'll know I'm out. I'm having a problem if the lights go out here.
Yeah.
So last night, get off of work and at about 6, and then about an hour later, about 7, maybe a little after 7, somewhere between 7 and 7:30, but definitely closer to 7. Just
went out, huh?
I heard outside. I heard the thing go, and I'm like, uh-oh. Then 1 minute later, the power comes up, and then that's it. And then it made another noise.
Yeah.
7-ish, 7:30 to 3 a.m.
Really?
Nothing. No power, no AC. Let me tell you something. I'm not a duplex, but it's it's an upstairs downstairs. So you know what happens on the upstairs. Downstairs is nice, but upstairs we'll start getting heated. Yeah.
So did you go downstairs? Luckily, Hunter was just like propped up. He was like, "What's up?"
No, he came in. No, they were
Just
out
cracked my
working.
elbow.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
No, they were both working. So when first off, I was just like, well, fuck it. I wanted to get some rest. Now I can't, be dumbassing on the fucking YouTube and shit like that. So I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking,
Oh,
I'm just take a nap, get some sleep. That's all I did. That's why I slept. Next thing I know, I'm like waking up and I look in the doors. Well, I didn't close my door. No, yeah, well that too. But the doors open and there's somebody standing there, and I thought it was Sarah. And I was like, huh? And it's Sabrina, and she's like,
Death? Is that
oh, I didn't mean to wake you up. I'm like, holy shit. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. I was like, no, I thought you were Sarah, and she doesn't live here. What the fuck? She's like, yes, I didn't know if you knew the powers. I was chef since fucking 7. She's like, God damn. I was like, why? What time is it now? Fucking 12:20. What the fuck? I think I woke up a couple of times, but I didn't really check what time it was and everything. And next thing I know, I was like, yeah, it's power's been out, so ain't nothing going on and everything. So I'm like, I'm just resting. She's like, okay. Next thing I know, I wake up and Hunter's like, well, hey, Dad. And I'm like, what the fuck did you come in?
Just the neighborhood kids are just coming in one at a time. Hey, Pops, what's going on?
Jesus Christ.
You got some milk I can borrow?
What's with the knife? Are we having cake or something? No, Dad. Oh, shit.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is. All right,
fuck it. Yeah. That's right.
Time for the reckoning.
Don't threaten me for with a good time. Don't bring the red. You can bring the red redding to my home. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. Like, can we wrap this shit up? I'm done. I've done all I can. I don't want to stay for the rest of the failure. But anyway, no. And then he goes, I was like, yeah, the power's been out since blah 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 and yada yada. I was like, what are you're home early? And I looked at my watch. It was almost 1. I was like, oh shit, no, you're not.
Oh wow.
Then I got up, and then it was like, well, I'm up. Fuck. So then I was up for a couple of hours.
What happened to us last night? It was the guys when I went to work today. I was like, how long did the power go out over here? And they were like, oh man, it was out for a good 8 hours. And they were, what about you? And I was like, it was out for a good 8 seconds, and came back up. And I was like, they were like, oh cool. Yeah. I guess apparently a tornado hit over there last night.
We always hear that shit.
And it went over the town that I work in, went over, because when I drive into work, I always go behind Walmart instead of going in the front of Walmart, because you get stuck in that traffic. There's a road that goes behind Walmart, and right there's a one of those little I call it a pavilion shed thing that the employees sit underneath when it rains and they can smoke, or when it's hot outside they have shade, and it's made out of metal. It's just a metal shed, which it's open except it's got a roof.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. It's pretty big. It's got like 2 park benches underneath it, and they can sit under there, and it's right there. As soon as you turn, it's right there. And as I turned this morning, I looked over and I saw a Walmart employee sitting on the bench, but no shed. And I was like, did they move it? And I drove around and went, and there's a little pond behind the Walmart back there, and there's the shed off in the distance, destroyed.
And there's the dumpster there's a dumpster floating down with fire coming out of it. Story of my life. Yeah. Hey, there's my life. A dumpster fire. It's moving through the.
There it goes. So I guess I got hit pretty hard with it. I woke up this morning, went out in the front yard. My wife's plants were knocked over, and there was a tree limb in the road. So it wasn't. We didn't get hit hard, but I mean hard enough.
It's like those memes where somebody's like, I survived the hurricane, and it's just a folding, one of those old 70s folding chairs that fell over. You're like, look at this branch over here. Well, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Jesus,
looked out,
dude. That's terrible.
I walked outside and I was like, we will rebuild. So,
what the fuck?
We didn't get hit that, but all the way to work, it was just like trees were just knocked over left and right all the way to work. I was like, wow. So we got
cow.
Yeah.
We got
another cow. I think that's the same cow.
I gotta go, Helen. We got cows.
You have cows.
I remember how fucking hilarious Philip Seymour. No,
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I'm gonna fuck
You
it
got it
up.
right.
God damn.
Philip Seymour.
Was it Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Yeah,
Wasn't?
Philip Seymour.
Yeah. Well, he's one. He passed away, didn't he?
Yeah, he's the one that.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He played that crazy guy. I loved him, man. He's like, yeah, come here, look at the hurricane from here. Look at you got it really can feel it with the telephoto lens.
Yeah. The
He
extreme.
was fucking crazy. The extreme. He
Like
comes out there, he throws that bottle at that twister and he says, have a drink, and it never hits the ground.
Yep.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was another me, an evil me. And I killed him.
Yeah.
Ah!
Great movie. Great movie.
It's so funny that and when he was the fucking guy in I vaguely remember, although I've seen the movie a couple times, or at least twice. The one with Dirk Diggler. Jesus.
Oh, Boogie Nights.
I remember. Thank you, Boogie Nights. Remember he played the guy with tight fitting shirts. He's like, "You guys, you come along?"
Yeah.
That was a fucked up. That was a fucking. Yeah, he's cool. I miss that dude.
He was a great actor.
There's a lot of shit I didn't see of his.
Him and Paxton both gone. Man.
Yeah.
Him and Paxton.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
Yeah. And Jamie
and
Gertz.
Helen Hunt.
And Helen Hunt.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean Helen Hunt. She's gone in the capacity. She does not look like she used to. Too much shit.
She's not dead.
Fucking her face. I know
she?
that, but I'm making it out to be that she's like gone because of I think she kind of fucking dipped out of acting in general, but then the last time I saw her in, I looked at her face and I said, yeah, that looks like you got some work done and it's not good.
Yeah.
I was like, stop. I get it, man. I get how fucking cruel Hollywood is and shit like that. They're like, we need a younger. I said, but don't fuck yourself up, man. They're like, fucking Jennifer Grey. I thought Jennifer Grey was hot.
Fine.
I thought she was fucking fine. And then when she changed her nose, I was like, I'm not down. I didn't like it. I just like, it was like a whole nother person.
It does.
I was like, that's Jennifer Grey? Yeah, it's just unrecognizable. I was like, man, you should have left it alone, man. What did you think? You got lots of roles. There wasn't like, I mean, unless there some jackass fucking producer was like, yeah, you're all right, but your nose is, you should get it shaped. Like, fuck off.
Oh, she was I thought she was beautiful the way she was.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. She was in Red Dawn. She was in
Red Dawn.
I almost said Ferris Bueller again. Come on, the one with dancing, Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
And probably a few other ones.
Nobody puts Baby in the corner.
Nobody puts Baby in the corner. Hey, man, that movie's got two. Yeah. Dude, if I had to pick a movie to watch, Swayze, that's not the one. I think they wore that shit the fuck out. I think that, not to be mean, I don't. There's plenty of quote unquote chick flicks that most people would probably be like, you like that movie? I'm like, yeah, I actually do love The Notebook. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. Fuck, I can't like The Notebook. I mean, it's just a story.
Never
heard it. Yeah,
never.
It. It's you should see it, man.
Everybody says it's a good movie. I've never seen it.
It's a really good movie. It's based on a book. The guy writes a lot of books that they've just turned into movies, and a lot of them are real good. I forget the one I watched with a girl, escaped her abusive. It's almost like Hallmark, but at a higher level with more better. Well, fuck it. I'm not gonna fuck it. I'm gonna sound like I'm just talking like an asshole. They're good, but that one's really good. That one's really good. He's got James. It's got Gina Davis in it.
Yeah.
She and then I can't remember the guy's name, James something or other. He's been around for. It's got and then young actors too.
What's he been in?
What's he been in? Fucking here.
What's he been in?
Dude,
you're cheating, and
I don't care. I told you my memory's shot. So
well, mine is too, but that's the fun part.
It's fun part to sit here and waste these 45 customers' time.
45 minutes of you going, James, Toby Wong, Toby
Wong, Toby Wright, Toby Wong, always right, never wrong.
Oh yeah. I got Toby
I'm not
Wong coming out of my
it,
left ear. I got Madonna's big dick coming out of my right ear.
That's what that was from. Always that was another thing that was different. God damn, just James Gardner. Oof, never would have got that,
Oh,
bro. Never
okay.
would have got that. Guy
See,
who
I
played
was
the
gonna say,
original. No, he's an older actor because he played the older version of the young guy, and Gina Davis played the older version of the young
you
girl.
talking about James? You talking about James Gardner that played in the Rockford Files? James Gardner.
Yes, that James
Oh, okay.
Gardner. Yes,
Okay.
and he was the original West. You know what I'm talking about? James
Yeah.
West. Why I fucked up?
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. I know
s-
what you're
I
talking
don't know,
about.
man. I'm gonna
You
look at
look
this
fine.
later.
You look
I'm gonna
fine.
look at this later, and I'm gonna think I'm off center. Look, fucking
No,
stupid.
you're centered. You're centered enough.
All
You
right.
look good.
Maybe I'm just looking at this way because it's
Yeah.
instinctive. But anyway,
Turn around for daddy. Let's get a full view.
Ooh, looky. No, Daddy's got
Uh,
a cookie.
Hate Sid, you leave. I love watching you walk away.
Jesus Christ, Sid. Always had a thing for you, Sid.
Yeah.
Hey
Oh,
guys,
another.
what's going on?
Yeah.
No, what the fuck why did we get into this box?
I don't
Why
know.
did we get in this fucking box? I'm gonna try to rewind to get back to what was. I mean, it went off on a tinge, but
Yeah, you went, and a lot of times
I
when you
know,
go
but
off on a left field
hmm,
tangent, I just
yeah,
follow you, man. I'm just like,
it's
let's
cool,
see
but
where it
you
goes.
gotta, yeah, but you gotta, you gotta put some like crumbs so we can go.
Well,
You mean this is where we made the left turn, Jake, and then this is where we made the right turn,
yeah.
so we can get back to what your
Well, I'm usually there
conclusion
to
was. What
to
were we
wrangle
talking
you
about?
back in a little bit,
Fuck.
throttle you
Yeah.
back, and be like, okay, let's steer it back to this. Let's go back to this. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So
Well,
slow your roll. We were talking
I will
about
rewind to. Okay, go on.
we were talking about Jennifer Grey,
Got it.
and you were talking
Oh, so
about Patrick
yeah.
Swayze
Thank you.
movies,
See,
and then you
yeah.
went
So I
off
said
on
it was because I said
The Notebook.
that. Well, I brought that up because I just said, like it's not the only movie that I could say, oh well, I like that movie, and a lot of guys would, give you the, oh, what are you, fag?
Yeah.
You like that movie?
With
It's
some
fucking
bananas with your
gay.
pancakes.
Yeah, exactly. It was a banana. Hey, get him a banana so he can stick it up his ass. Yeah, I said it and I thought it.
He's got an umbrella. Put your shoulders
You know
up
what I
like a
got?
man.
Yeah. You know what I got over here, bro? I got Clerks, Mallrats, and Chasing Amy on VHS.
What, really?
Yeah.
All right. I don't have Clerks on VHS.
I got my I
Where'd you get
realize over here I've got well, this is in my
Are you've
collection
got
that I've had
I
for
see you
years.
put the flashlight flashing it at me. You flashing into the cave?
Yeah, into the Bat Cave.
Yeah.
Get down, you bats. You fucking bats. I've also got a copy of Office Space, Liar Liar, Ace Ventura, Gross Point Blank. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, those little Jamaican things.
Yeah.
DC Cab,
Yeah.
Black
Love
Sheep,
that one.
Groundhog's Day. Do you remember
Yeah.
From the Hip? I've got From the Hip with
From
Judd
the
Nelson.
hip.
He went to law school.
Oh,
Judd
yeah,
Nelson.
yeah.
Andrew Dice
1988.
Clay was.
Yeah. 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 I
I've even
remember
got. I'll tell you how much I like Christina Ricci. I have Addams Family and That Darn Cat
that. Oh, wow.
on VHS next to George of the Jungle. Hey, and
I don't have that one.
this is bringing me back. I'll hold on to that for real quick. Just to get back real quick to what I was saying about
Circle back around
Dirty
to Jennifer
Dancing,
Grey. Yeah.
quickly about Dirty Dancing. Like it's fine and everything, especially, but like some of the music, like they played the fuck. I'm like, if I hear that, I'm like, nah. Or even She's Like the Wind. I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, okay, yeah, all right, I'll listen to this. But then sometimes like, all right, fuck
Oh,
that song. They
man.
played the shit out of that song, and then had the time of my life of that song. And I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I guess if I sat down, I'd probably watch it. But if I had to go, hey man, if somebody went, hey man, let's watch a Patrick Swayze movie. What do you want to watch? And I'll be like, Steel Dawn. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna watch that. I don't even see that movie. I think I did actually. I think I watched Steel Dawn.
You never
I'm
watched
just
Steel
fucking kidding.
Dawn?
No,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I
man.
did. Dude, I probably did. I just don't remember it. I said might have scratched it from my memory. No, I'm kidding. No, if I had to pick, I'd probably go top movie, probably be Roadhouse easily.
Yeah.
But another one I love because I don't own any of his. Well, that's not true. I might own something. I definitely don't own Roadhouse, which I'm like kicking myself. I like to get the copy of Roadhouse that has the audio commentary from Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes. That'd be kind of cool. Or is it Jason Mewes or no? I think it's his producer. Anyway, that's supposed to be good because they're like big
Yeah.
fans of it. But another one I love, and this is going to be Paxton back, bringing old Paxton back. I loved it. Was Next of Kin. That was I
Yeah.
liked that movie. That was a
Yeah,
good
I love it.
fucking. It's so weird because some of the things, some of the choices, because you look at like especially like if you look at Keanu Reeves, I think people like younger people would see Keanu Reeves and they think John Wick, they think Neo, they think this elevated, actor.
Yeah.
But they're like, hey, that guy was in like fucking oh god, what's the first one he was in that I do have that I have on VHS? Patrick Swayze. Okay, I do have one. I have the one with him and Rob Lowe where they played ice hockey. Youngblood.
Youngblood. Yep.
Remember that one?
Yep.
Keanu Reeves is in that movie.
Yep.
And he has got a thick ass Canadian accent. You're
Yeah.
like, oh shit. He's like, yeah, I'd go do that, huh? And you're like, the fuck is
Hey.
they worked the fuck out of him. And his teeth, I think, were jacked up too. Yeah, I think he got his teeth fixed. Nothing wrong with that. He's a cool guy. I love
you get money, you get
but
your
it's just
teeth fixed.
you pull something like that. Or the was it River's Edge? Is that the name of it?
River's Edge. Movie. Yep. Yeah. The one with
he was in that.
Yeah.
Yep. And the weirdo Crispin Glover.
Crispin Glover. Oh my god. Crispin Glover.
He was in that. Remember, he was the crazy one. It was covering up the fact that he was the one who covered up everything. It was the one dude, Robeck, the big dude from Dudes. That's another one I love because that's another movie that's a hard one to find too on DVD. Dudes, do you know what I'm talking about?
The one with
John Cryer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Flea was the one guy. I think it was almost like an homage to. No, I have seen most of Easy Rider, but not the whole movie. I don't know why.
Peter Fonda.
Yeah.
Easy Rider with Peter Fonda.
And Easy Rider. I think that this one. Yeah, because I think this one kind of modeled that a little bit, didn't it? Because they go off and then the one guy gets killed, and then that one, from what I know about it, 3 guys and one dude gets killed, and that's I think that's Jack Nicholson's in it. He's the one who gets killed, and then they go on to get revenge. Anyway, Daniel Roebuck, that's his name, Daniel Roebuck. He was the one who played the dude who like choked the girl out and shit. And fucking Crispin Glover was like, man, we got to cover it up.
We're friends.
He did it by accident.
Do that.
Yeah.
Friends stick together.
Keanu Reeves like, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Yeah. And the little brother in that was like, I wanted to just kick that little dude's ass, man. River's Edge, his little brother. I was like, somebody slapped the shit out of this kid. Yeah, his little brother. Same one from
Edward Furlong?
No, that
it was a little kid from
the little
from
brother,
Near Dark.
Near Dark, yeah.
The little kid, yeah.
Yep, the little kid.
Okay.
Creepy.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Every now and then when I'm going through like Amazon or whatever, things like that'll pop up. Yeah. That and another one that that was really cool. This episode was to be about Father's Day. But anyway, fuck it. This will be somewhat about Father's Day, but we'll definitely be doing a Father's Day episode on our audio this weekend, 100.
On Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, on Sunday we'll get the full 100 Father's Day. But we're on tangents and we're talking and it's fucking cool, so fuck it.
Somehow this is going to loop around to Father's Day.
Yeah, because I was going to mention that I have the Father's Day movie with Robin Williams and
Billy Crystal.
Thank you.
Billy Crystal.
Yes, because I like that movie. Some of those things I watched once or twice.
I thought you were talking about the one with Ted Danson.
There's another one.
That one with Ted Danson and Macaulay Culkin.
No.
No. Okay.
No thanks. No.
Okay. You want to pass. I don't even remember. Okay.
I didn't even watch. I gotta be honest. I did not watch the movie. It might be a gem, but I don't know. There's so many movies there you can't even find. That were like, I remember when they came out that they were like, this is, they were pretty big movies, but obviously they are Top Gun, so they don't like go on and on and on forever.
Yeah.
People talking about it for years and years, and I'm like, oh man. So that was the one.
Did you hear that?
Bring up.
You hear that?
No.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
No, I didn't hear it. The mic's not picking up. That's the beauty of some of these good mics with the little. You don't hear all that shit. We can hear it, but.
Yeah, I can
the
hear
people
it.
on the
I
other
can
end
feel it. My house is
There's another one that comes up.
If I fly away, it's because the roof is gone and the tornado has gotten me.
Jesus,
So.
what is this, Twister?
I'm going to be like, Jake, I need you to just be quiet for 3 seconds, and I'm going to tell everybody bye and I love them, and I'm gone. No.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for coming to this last episode of BJ's Retro Rewind. You can catch me on my new solo podcast.
Just called
WTF. Jay's Retro Rewind.
Yeah.
The
Barry
fuck
has left the building. I'm going to be carrying on this episode by myself, apparently, because this asshole decided to leave. So
this fucking guy can't even take on a fucking tornado. What a prick.
He just checks out.
All right, fine. Fly away, asshole.
Yeah. Fucking flying nun. There you go. Yeah.
Well, carry on, my wayward son.
Yeah. Get your bananas with them pancakes.
Yeah, fucking fruity fuck.
So did you not to get off topic, did you make some notes for the Father's Day episode this Sunday? Or have you started on it?
No, I'll do it probably. Well, I won't do it. I won't do it Saturday. Because me and the kids are gonna go I tried to get everybody to go have off Sunday. I took off Sunday because I'm like, I'm not gonna sit at work and just be hearing people complain all fucking day. Yeah, I know how Father's Day is just a Hallmark. Well, Father's Day is barely a fucking Hallmark. Fucking, I don't even know. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't banned Father's Day because God knows they want to cancel everything. Fuck manhood, fuck masculinity, and fuck Father's Day.
Yeah.
That's funny. I got Tubi on, and there's fucking Point Break. Swayze and Reeves.
Yeah.
I have not seen that new version.
I won't watch it. I'm sorry.
I heard it's so vastly different.
I'm canceling the new Point Break.
Jesus.
I'm canceling it.
I heard tale that they're remaking, and I heard somebody was made a short or video on YouTube about not about Point Break, about that apparently Disney's remaking the Neverending Story. They're like, you don't fucking remake the Neverending Story. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, dude, they already said it several years ago. They said they've run out of ideas and they're gonna fucking start doing remakes until they get enough good stories to make new movies. There will be exceptions, but that's what they're saying. You know,
that's what Hollywood how much needs.
They've run out of.
Hollywood needs
like if
me and you
go.
Hollywood would knock them out. You want fresh ideas?
There's a lot of good people making good movies out there. It's just that Hollywood's just like, well, if it made money, then we can redo it. You know, because they've been trying, and I think they've been getting a lot of pushback.
They're going to go to the well every time until it's tapped dry, and then they're going to go dig deeper.
Yeah, so. I mean, they want to redo fucking. They want to redo. God damn it! What is it? Labyrinth.
Yeah.
People keep telling them, go fuck off. Don't you try to do that. They're like, yeah, but it's been long enough.
They were talking about redoing the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, that's just not going to happen. What are they going to do now? They can't even. It would be a shell of the movie it was because of what the world is. Remember we were talking about what we talked about this weekend. We talked about the Goonies, and I remember I said, well, they can't do it because if they did it, they would probably make it about the kids and the people that really care or would even have any interest in it are us adults, and making it about their kids is not gonna. That's not gonna pull me in. What I would like to see. And I thought about this, and I said I should bring it up, and I'm glad I remembered it. And thank you for reminding me, because it's like there's a shift that happened on, especially for television shows, to where when we were kids, even the kids shows, the kids would do fucked up shit, and the adults would come in and go and try to tell them don't do that, and then we'd fuck up, and then the adults would come in and go, in a sweet way, go, look, this isn't, you fucked up. I'm going to, and then there was at some point some subtle shift to where the shows they made for like my kids are a little older, were all about the adults are, hey, what's going on, kids? The adults are dumbasses who can't do shit. They fuck up, and the kids are, so they're teaching the kids, oh, we're smarter than the adults. They don't know shit. We're the smart ones. And they get the adults out of every jam, and I'm like, that's fucked up. when did the shift happen? Like they're selling. So, and then we wonder why these kids are like, I don't feel safe. I need a safe place. And I know because, Hannah Montana, like, come on, man. It was a fucking one. It was a fucking show. Two, that's not really how it happens. Adults, for the most part, they're, dumb adults, just like there's dumb kids.
Yeah.
But everybody's, it's like they just made the shift. And that's what I would be afraid of is they make the Goonies adults like the ones in that movie. They were really barely even involved. Whereas like if they were going to do a remake of the Goonies, or not a remake, but if they did a sequel, if you will, I would want the adults, the original kids, to actually have the adventure, and their kids see them and go, "Oh, that is cool. That is smart. I should listen to
I
him."
could
That
get on board with. I could get on board.
That's what I was. That's what when I thought about that, I said that's the only way I think it would make any sense.
If the adults had like a reunion where they all came back together, and then something happened, and they had to go on an adventure, and
maybe even if something happens to their kids, like somebody, maybe the Fratellis, because I think at least I'm almost positive at least I know that the mama died, but the other two, I'm almost positive are both alive.
Yeah, they're both alive.
Ken Limey is still alive. I don't know
That's
about the
a good
other
idea.
They could break out. They could break out, kidnap their kids,
steal
some
the
kind
kids.
of adventure. Yeah.
Yeah. Bring in the octopus.
Why the fuck aren't they asking us? Why aren't they talking about Hollywood? We fucking.
I'm
we got
writing
ideas.
this shit down right now.
Write it down.
I'm putting a treatment together. I'm sending it to fucking Spielberg.
They're full of shit. Actually, I think they need to realize that they don't have. They think they have to spend a fortune, but they don't. There's a lot of good movies out there right now that are not, kicking. Not. I love Marvel movies and I love superhero movies and I love maybe the Fast and Furious. I don't know. Some of them are all right. It's one of those ones where you can take your brain out, put it on the wall, and watch the fucking shit. But what?
Not to get off a tangent.
No, it's okay.
But before I forget, when you said that, it sparked something that I remember. Okay, I was watching a movie the other day. Me and my wife were sitting there watching, and she was like, "What are we watching?" And it's funny. It's a movie that really kind of got me juiced up because the line of work that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watch? Remember, like back in the day when we worked for Radio Shack, one of the movies that I would watch before I would come to work to get me amped for sales was Boiler Room. I would watch Boiler Room and I would get all jacked up, like I'm gonna go sail. So I saw this movie and I'd seen parts of it before. I'd never actually sat down and watched the whole thing. I never saw the ending, and we were sitting there watching it. And I was watching no, not Boiler Room. The movie where it's called Repo Men. And
I've never seen the whole movie either.
With Jude Law and Forrest Whitaker.
Oh no! I was thinking of Repo Man. Never mind.
Not Emilio Estevez one. No, this is Repo Men with and it's in the future. Yeah. And have you seen it?
No.
Okay.
I seen the trailer for it. It seemed interesting, but
and yes, it was a really good movie. It's dark. It's very sad. But they people get sick, and in the future they need a pancreas or a heart or a lung or something, and you go to this company and they give you the body part that you need, and then if you can't pay for it, they send these guys and they come get it. Well, it's not like they take you to the hospital and get you take it. No, they just cut your ass open and take that fucking pancreas out, and then they go home, and you're laying there quivering on the ground dying. But the funny thing was when you said that was in part of the movie, this takes place in the future. In part of the movie, he's driving around and he's downtown and it never says what city he's in. And it shows like, it looks like maybe New York, like Times Square. And one of the ads on the side of the building is showing an advertisement for the new Fast and Furious 10. And I was like, oh shit. Because Repo Man came out years ago. And I thought
they had that in the movie.
Yeah, they had it in the movie. They're Fast and Furious 10, and I was like, "Oh, dude, we're actually on Fast and Furious." And it showed like a picture, and it showed like the space shuttle of them going into space.
They were supposed to, if they did, that really happened. I didn't see 10 is the one they have out right now. The last one was 9. They did go to space.
They did go to space.
I didn't see that one. I'm out of the loop. The last one I saw was the 8th.
I know, and we were joking about that. Remember, they're like, "Hey, they're going to space," and blah blah blah. I had it on at work one day, Uh, and well, I was sitting there, and when somebody came up and said, "What you watching?" I said, "That's Fast and Furious. I think it's 9. I don't know." And they're like, "Oh yeah, this is the one where they go to space." And I was like, "For fucking around, they don't go to space this one." And like 10 minutes
Sure
there, I look
enough.
over, there's Ludacris off going towards the moon. I'm like, "What the fuck? He's actually going to space." Oh shit! And I was like, "Dude, I kind of turn around and watch this whole movie now."
Oh, it's so ridiculous.
Oh,
This last one, I've been hearing things. People are like, Jesus Christ. It's like it's all action, no story. I was like, no kidding. That's where they
oh,
ran out of story. What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah. I love the like I said, I love how they started out as gangbangers, street racers, fighting,
What happened?
fighting,
They're like, how
fighting
far?
terrorists and going to space.
No. The first one,
Oh,
they were criminals. Remember? The first two, they were
yeah,
criminals and
they're
shit like that.
criminals. Yeah,
Or two or
yeah.
three or something. Well, let's wait. What was the one when they went to Tokyo? That was the third one. It was
Tokyo
kind of like
Drift.
out of the loop. They brought it in. They brought it into it,
I,
but it's really a offshoot.
dude,
I feel.
I,
Yeah, two
I
was with
tapped out.
Ludacris and him. That
I
was
tapped
two
out.
was when they brought in Ludacris as the
Yeah,
guy's best friend. Two, three. You
yeah.
tapped out in what? Tokyo Drift
3,
after
Tokyo Drift. I tapped out. I was done.
Tokyo Drift is
I'm
like
out.
Halloween 3. It's just like
Yeah,
it's there,
yeah, yeah. It's
but it's
just
not.
says has nothing to do with the story. Then it's off and at the very end, like they bring
He
in,
shows up. Yeah,
he
Vin
shows
Diesel.
up.
Hey,
Yeah,
boo.
yeah.
I heard you a good racer. Jesus
You
Christ.
like to race.
Race
So I was
this,
like,
motherfucker.
yeah,
Racing for pinks. What? Pinks, you man. Pinks. Pink slips.
it's all about family.
Oh,
So,
God.
isn't that what
I
he
think
said?
it's funny because he said, after, I don't know which one, maybe after Walker passed, he said he already had plans to do 10.
Hmm.
And now we're at 10. And he's like, 10 is part one of a 3-part. I'm like, what?
3-part.
Yeah, if he's
There's
making
gonna be
fucking
30
movies.
movies.
13. No, yeah, it'd be 13. And then he'd be like, all right, we hit 13. And then they interview, they have this hilarious thing where people are mocking this video clip at the world premiere where Michelle Rodriguez goes, it's out of context, but what she says is pretty much, she's like, I mean, because how many Marvel movies can they make? I mean, come on, guys. And then the video stops and somebody's like, the fuck? That's the kettle calling the pot black. The fuck are you talking about? How many Marvel movies can he make? How many are you making? I
Yeah.
said the next one they're going to be on Jurassic Park, and fucking Vin Diesel's going to be riding a dinosaur going, it's all about dinosaurs and family.
Yeah.
I already heard they're thinking about doing another G.I. Joe and then bringing in the Transformers and doing like because it's
Crossover.
part of the same universe. I mean, they even
Yeah.
had a comic book series that I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
where the G.I. Joe teamed up with the Autobots and against the Decepticons and Cobra Commander. Yeah. It was not
Yeah. I
bad as a
remember that.
comic series.
I remember that.
But yeah,
So,
I'm like, really?
yeah.
It's not.
The Fast and Furious eventually get to where they're like senior citizens,
Yeah.
and
Not
they're
fast and not furious.
yeah, dead and slow. They'll be on their like
Sit in, boys.
their
Easy.
little rascals racing each other going down the hallway.
Yeah.
So,
What the fuck?
yeah.
Rascals. Your
like the
fucking
like the
guys.
like the scene from Seinfeld when George is on the scooter, the little rascal scooter thing, and the old
No.
people are chasing him. You don't
Oh,
remember
God.
that one? Oh, you got to watch
Oh,
that
wait,
one.
maybe I
So
do.
funny.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
going down. He's riding, and like all the old people have their scooters parked up, and he kind of dings it, and the old man comes out, and he's like, "Hey, you just dinged my ride." And he goes, "What is that? The 12-volt? I did you a favor." And he rides off. And they're like, "Get to the bikes!" And all the old people jump on the scooter, start chasing him. Oh man. Oh,
That's
hey,
fucking
if my
hilarious.
sister's listening, that's a shout out to you. So
Seinfeld
she's a big
reference?
Seinfeld. Yeah, she's a big Seinfeld fan.
I
So
know you. I think you are too. You like
yeah,
Seinfeld.
I
At least
love
I
I
think
love
you did.
Seinfeld. I do. I
I've
love
seen
Seinfeld.
episodes. I can't say
But
that I've like what.
we send
Yeah.
when we text each other and stuff like that, we'll send like Seinfeld shit back to each other. I'll say something and she'll
Nice.
send like, so yeah, kind of funny. But all right, so we're gonna swing back around to Jennifer Grey again or what? Are we done with her?
I'm done with
Are we
that
done?
chick. No,
We done with her? Have we moved
no,
on?
it was like I said, actresses, just, too much plastic surgery and trying to stay young for the bullshit sake of Hollywood. I mean, I guess, if you need the money, but I just don't think it's fair. I get it. There's like a double standard, men get older and they get
Yeah.
more handsome. I'm just like, fuck, but you shouldn't have to, unless you just absolutely have to, you have to make movies and make money.
Yeah.
But I just don't,
Well,
I just don't see the, I mean, she was not happy about it. I guess she was not happy with her nose. I'm like, okay.
yeah, I think she came out afterwards and said, you know what? They fucked up on me. This is not what I'm supposed to look like. Yeah. I think she came out and
Yeah.
said that.
That's pretty fucked up,
is,
considering how she's not poor. I mean, her mom, she and her father, father's Joel Grey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, she's got money.
Yeah. I mean, I figure she got a little bit of money, enough that she would get a better plastic surgeon than like the Joker.
Well, she like smashes the mirror to show me.
She's like,
she starts laughing. Yeah.
Why are you laughing? We didn't even give you any gas.
I'm pretty sure she probably sued the shit out of that plastic
probably
surgeon. Yeah, or a good chunk of money. So
dumbass colonists.
Yeah, dumbass colonists. Guess you don't like the cornbread neither.
No, nobody likes the cornbread. Not when it's fucking dry.
Yeah, that was some dry ass cornbread. It's a dry cornbread.
It's dry cornbread. Knock it off, Hudson.
Dude, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a box of cornbread mix, and I'm going to.
You didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that. It's going on over here too. But I'm going to get a box of cornbread mix. I'm going to get a picture of Bill Paxton and put it on there with the thing. This is dry cornbread.
In the background on the wall of the alien cave and shit, looking like it's coming out of the wall. Put like arms and the alien face on it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's a dry cornbread." Knock that shit off, Hudson.
The funny thing is, like, all these other people are watching this going, "That's not funny."
What are they talking about?
Oh, I think it's hilarious. Oh,
some things
what are they talking about?
Hey, listen, everybody. I'm sorry to say that some of the shit's for us, not for you.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's inside. It's an inside joke.
Like, either do your research or fuck off.
Yeah.
Sorry. By the way, just a question. What do you think? So the speaker thing says, "Nah, after 4 hours, your shit's done."
Yeah.
With the power out. My mom says, "No. It was out for 8 hours. Did you open up the fridge or freezer?" I said, "No." Well, we did open the fridge near the end right before the power came off. We grabbed something out and closed it. My mom says, "No, everything should still be fine in there." I was shocked. I thought after 8 hours, the fucking ice in the ice,
ice tray,
not tray, but the other thing, the big bin.
Ice maker.
I thought the ice bin, we don't have an ice maker. I had to buy the bin and I had to buy the trays and I have to make my own ice, which is fine because the water here tastes like bleach. So no.
Bleach.
Yeah, yummy. Strip the paint off your wall and your stomach lining.
Hey, kids.
I thought the ice would just melt and then I would, you like bleach? Hi, kids. You like Primus? You want to see me stick 9-inch nails?
Nails in my eyelids? Okay, so your mom was saying, yes.
I thought ice would melt and become a block, but the ice didn't melt. And I was like, well, and I'm like, maybe the stuff's okay. Cause I just bought like 2 full cartons of eggs. You know how fucking eggs are. And I'm like, great. I got to throw all this shit out now. Cause the fucking speaker thinks it's after 4 hours, you have to throw everything out. Well, it didn't say throw everything out. It says nothing will be good after 4 hours. My mom's like, bullshit.
No,
the eggs will be fine. Everything's fine as long as you didn't open the fridge. And it hasn't been like 24 hours. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So do you think that's true?
Yeah. After after 24 hours, after 24 hours, yeah, you might be a little iffy. But within that time frame, and if your mom said it, if your mom said it, she's right.
It's facts.
It's fact. Put it in the book. Done.
Okay. Because I was telling my daughter, she's like, I hope not. I bought eggs too. I'm like, no, they're probably bad. It's like, don't throw them out.
Because I
have to go tell her, never mind, don't throw the eggs out. I was fed a bunch of bullshit.
I'm pretty sure at one time in your young life, the power went out for longer than 8 hours, and your mom gave you that food that was in the fridge, and here you are. So,
Yeah, well, we did
so
build up an immunity to that shit, but I don't know if my kids have.
yeah. No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
All right.
So now, if you
So it's
take
like,
it
God
now,
damn it, man! I got a bunch of chicken I cooked. I got fucking
eggs are weird
guac.
too, because
I'm
if
talking
you
about
have
everything
fresh,
in the fridge.
yeah, if you have ever get fresh eggs from somebody that haven't been washed, you can just leave them on the counter. You don't have to refrigerate them. You can just leave them out.
I've heard that.
Yeah, because
But you
we when
definitely
we
want
had
to clean them. So
well,
you don't
once
get
you
sick.
go to
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
once you go to use one, you need to wash it
Yeah.
and then eat it. But otherwise, just leave them on the counter. So, but
Yeah.
the ones you get in the fridge, the ones you get from Walmart and stuff like that, they have to go in
They've
the fridge
been,
because they've
yeah.
been washed, and there's
That I learned
pores
about.
in the
Yeah. That
shell.
much I did learn about by
So,
investigating that on the internet. But
yeah.
yeah, the first thing I did was, hey, A word, how long is food in the fridge? Like 4 hours. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Danger,
It's like, oh,
danger, Will
danger.
Robinson.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. That's so funny. Danger, danger. This girl's like, what's wrong? What happened? I'm like, no, it's like, never mind. You're too young.
You're asking it. You're like, hey, the power went out, and I have eggs. Throw them out.
Yeah, throw that shit out.
Get them. Have you never seen Ice Pirates? Get that shit out of your house.
What do we got? Hey guys, what's up? We got herpes. Space herpes.
The ship's sick. What do you mean? It's got herpes. Space herpes.
I'm gonna watch that again. It's a
Yeah.
classic. I mean, it's
you can watch it. It's
cheesy as shit.
on it's on Amazon. You can buy it on Amazon for like $5.
$5?
Yeah.
Nice. I just got paid.
Five ducats.
$5. Just got five.
Yep.
Just got paid.
So,
Friday night.
you want to go tell everybody what we're going to be talking about Sunday a little bit more, or what do you want to do?
I didn't cover it.
We never really. Yeah. Well, you kind of.
We're going to talk about Father's Day because it's Father's Day. I was going to make it a 2-part, like this be the first part, mainly just us discussing, being fathers. But I think we can do that in one episode. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be all about fathers, fathers from maybe TVs, movies that maybe we admire or emulate, considering we were both raised by women.
Yeah,
I had my mom and my grandmom, pretty much. A couple of other knuckleheads along the way that fucking don't need to be mentioned because they weren't family anyway. And then, Barry was raised by his mom, and what was it, your step aunt?
My mom, my godmother, and then a series of drifting hobos that would come through the house about every 3 weeks. So,
but at least he got touched in an appropriate way. So he felt loved. So there was no lack of love. I just had to deal with priests. I had to deal with priests, not touching me. Fucking
you a Catholic.
I was like, hey, Father Brown, look at my leg. He's like, go put your robes on, you dirty fuck. Hey, Joey, come over here. I'm like, what the fuck? Because he's skinny? Are you going to fuck around me? I'm just kidding.
Not to get off topic, because you were talking about what we were talking about on Sunday about doing the Father's Day episode, which I thought was a great idea. And then my sister contacted me. She's like, so what are you gonna do the next week on? And I was like, we're gonna do it on Father's Day. And she's like, you ought to really touch out, or you got to reach out to your mother and have your mother on the show. And I was like, are you kidding me? And she's like, I double dog dare you to call your mother and have her on the show. And I was like, all right.
What happened the last time we had a third person on here?
Yeah.
It's just the technology's not there. We just don't have the money.
Even if it was flawless, even if the internet was 100% and everything was crystal clear.
Well, that'd be different. But
I wouldn't want my mom on the show. I'm sorry.
You'd be like, so Jake, what the fuck's going on? I don't talk like that yet. God damn it.
I know.
I gotta censor myself.
The first time you do that, and she'd be like, oh my God.
He's not what I thought.
Boy, he was so sweet. What happened to him?
What'd you do to him?
You corrupted him.
It'd be you. She blame you. What did you do?
What did you do to him?
Your dirty goyim friends.
Yeah.
You screwed up that sweet young boy.
He was such a sweet goyim.
And he's talking about dicks and assholes.
Yeah. It's all dick jokes with you.
And asshole jokes with him.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
That's why it's like,
Oh,
somebody's like, "Hey, did you tell your mom?" I was like, "No," because then if I'll have a fucking complex that my mom's listening, and I gotta like censor myself. And
yeah.
I mean, if the fans want to hear a a
A
different, I
really
mean, I
watered
get.
down version of Jake.
Yeah, you can get that if you go, "Hey, your mom's listening." So anyway, I went to church and I was a good boy. And
Yeah.
yeah, I never touched myself
Yeah.
inappropriately and never kissed a woman or had sex.
Yeah. I don't think impure thoughts at all. I was in church
No.
reading my Bible. You don't go to church. I was in church, god damn it.
Doesn't tell me, Ma, meatloaf.
Yeah. Now.
No.
All right, man.
Are we wrapping it up already? What time
Let's
is it? How
wrap
long have
it.
you been on?
It's
I'm just
because
asking.
it's because
Oh,
it's
is it
starting
getting
to get
bad?
glitchy. It's getting glitchier, and I don't want to lose it,
Okay. Well, how long have we been
without
on? Just curious.
and a little over an hour. We're right at an
Oh
hour.
wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it then. Yeah, that's
So
fine.
go ahead and
Because me,
plug
I could
the.
fucking talk all day.
Oh, I know. I know. I wish we could. So
Oh, okay.
go ahead.
So
You want to plug them?
plug what?
Plug our
Butt plug?
where yeah,
Butt plugs? Yeah, butt plugs like spark plugs, but they're butt plugs.
our
Plug it up.
sponsor today
Shut
is
up.
uh no
I thought
go
I already said all the things earlier, but I'll say them again if you want. We're on Spotify. Uh, Jesus fuck. Brain fog. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Anchor.
yeah,
We're
you got them.
also both on Instagram. I am on Instagram. I have my show account, is if you will, called the underscore Jersey Devil 72. That's where you can find really not much, but if you want to follow me, which I'd love for you to follow me, maybe if I get more followers, I'll post more cool shit. I don't know if anyone caught it. Did you catch what I put on our YouTube? We're also on
Yeah,
YouTube. YouTube is the same as the podcast and this show. It's all BJ's Retro Rewind. That's the name
yeah,
of the
I
show.
saw.
On YouTube. So we have a YouTube. So follow our YouTube. I occasionally, which I recently did, post some stuff like, did you see I posted the two? I posted the trailer for the Goonies and
Yeah,
the two, because I forgot. I didn't forget. Well, I didn't forget, but I obviously I haven't thought about it in years that there were literally two music videos for the Goonies because it was like
yeah,
it was a cliffhanger. Remember that?
yeah, yeah,
And it had
yeah,
the first one had all these professional wrestlers from back in the day: Roddy Piper, ironically the Iron Sheik who just recently passed away, Nikolai Volkov, Classy Freddie Blassie, and I think that was it. There might have been one other guy, but anyway. And then Cyndi Lauper and her guy boyfriend. Captain Lou Albano played her dad. And then that was a real mom. Her mom played her mom in all her videos. By the way, did you know
yeah,
that her mom?
yeah,
And then she goes in the cave, and then I forgot. I was like, I hadn't seen this in so long, and I remember back in the day, it's so cool because I would always, be on MTV, and then it would come on. I'm like, yeah, it's almost like trying to, record this song on the radio, which I'm pretty sure I did. But also just catching a video, I was so jacked. I was like, oh, this is great because I did love the Goonies. I might have made it sound a little bit lackluster when we were talked about it. You asked me, but I did love the Goonies. I don't know why I was like, yeah, I liked it. No, I was just like, I don't know. I was in that mood when we had the discussion, but the videos, I posted both videos, and so in the first one they even had the cast. I was like, oh shit, the cast was in here, like all the kids.
yeah,
And then the second video, it's got all the wrestlers except they're now in the I would call it the imaginary where we're on the ship with the cast. And I was like sitting here realizing that not only does it have the wrestlers, but it had the and I think they did a song on the soundtrack too. It had the Bangles. All the girls from the Bangles was on there. Did you know that? Yeah,
I didn't know
remember
that.
the Bangles?
Oh, I remember the
Walk like an
Bengals.
Egyptian
Yes,
and all that. Yeah,
Susanna Hoff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I think all the girls. I think all the girls are pretty cute, but yeah, she was definitely a hit. Anyway, but they were like on the ship with the bad guys and everything, and they were dancing around and all that and torturing them. And then at the end, I swore there was a version where Hulk Hogan and a bunch of other wrestlers show up, but in this one, it's just Andre the Giant. And he beats the shit out of all the bad guys, which is fine. But it was just I swear I had a memory of Hulk Hogan and a bunch of other dudes showing up. But anyway, but I posted that on there, so you can catch things like that, and then tell them where they can follow you on Instagram, sir.
You can follow me under Baruch Assault. That's BARUCH Assault. You can also reach out to us under, if you have one, send an email, which is BJ's Retro Rewind at Gmail. And you can just send us suggestions or whatever. And real quick, we're going to do the next episode, our Spotify on Father's Day. For our fathers,
released on Father's Day
on
at some point.
Father's Day on Sunday. This is the one I want to do the week after. Okay, you ready? And I'm serious.
Well, just have to remind me. No, hell no. I'm watching that piece of shit.
Dude, I gotta watch it. I watched all kinds of like clips on YouTube.
Yeah,
and I was like,
since
I
we
gotta watch
talked,
it.
and I
Since
read you
we
the
talked.
synopsis, and
Yes,
you're like,
yes,
oh, he's
and
not his son. Oh, okay.
No, but in the movie, it is his. Dalton
Oh,
is his
okay.
dad, and he
Oh,
gets
okay.
killed. But there's like a scene where he's like doing the punching bag, and he's having all these flashbacks of being a kid. And there's like music playing, and she's like the wind, and he's like,
Oh no, get the fuck
and I
out
was
of
like,
here, really?
dude, I have to watch this fucking movie. We have to do a show on Roadhouse 2.
Oh,
We have to do it. We have to do it.
As long as I don't gotta rent the motherfucker. I mean, if I
No.
can find it for free, I'll do it. But if I
I'll
can't,
buy
I'll just
2
watch
copies.
clips. Oh, Jesus.
I'll send you one. Okay.
All right. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
That's how you want to waste your fucking money, bro. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. He said, look, man, we're making money here. We're almost up to $2.
Almost up to $2.
I can go to I'm sure I can find a copy for $2.
Yeah.
$2. Oh, we got to do Better Off Dead one day.
Oh yeah, we'll do Better Off Dead.
It's a classic. All right, I want to end on I'm going to try to end on I don't know if that's a good one for a high note. Let's see here. Okay, this might be good. I want to end on a nice. Huh?
I said, how about a mid-grade note?
Yeah, well.
Okay.
So
I thought you froze.
Getting old, kids. Getting old. Just like
the screen froze. Oh.
No, I froze. Yeah. I'm glitching. I'm buffering.
Where am I?
I'm buffering.
Can you take me home?
All right, this is one I read today. This is a Stoic thing here. It's every event has 2 handles, one by which it can be carried and one by which it can't. So always choose to find the handle that you can carry in life as far as choices.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Hey,
good saying. Good saying.
Good show. Good show.
Yeah. Good show. So, all right. So everybody,
nice
all of
guy.
Our K-Pets
nice
out
guy.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a lot to say about what I have no idea.
Yeah.
Back to school. Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield. Yep.
Classic.
So, everybody, thanks for tuning in and listening. Watching our stupid show this week. Oh my God.
Just this week, stupid? All right.
Yeah.
Let's give it some credit. We've had some gems.
Yeah.
I got a review one time from somebody who was like, "Yeah, that episode's all right. Sound like you guys are phoning it in." I was like, "God damn." Anything else you'd like to say? You want to give me that, 13-inch anal probe with no lube?
Yeah. Don't hold
Don't
back.
punch me in the balls or anything.
Feel. Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel. Yeah.
Don't quit your day jobs, you two.
Apparently, they love the show so much they don't even talk to me anymore. Oh well, fucking life goes on, I guess.
Oh my
They're like,
God.
fuck it, I ain't got time for you and your bullshit and your nonsense.
You and your Fakakta show.
You and your Fakakta show. I'll listen, but I fuck off. I ain't talking to you. Okay, damn, that hurts. It hurts when you feel like you have a connection and they just rip it out and throw it away.
So what happens, man, when you get to the top, man? Everybody just,
I just wanted to I want to lift everybody up, but I mean, what are you going to do? Some people, I guess, just are like, I don't like what you said, but I'm not going to tell you that I don't like what you said. I'm just going to tell you, hey, you guys phone that one in. All right.
Hey, I'll take criticism. Hey, there's no such thing as bad press, right?
That's right. So, there's no such thing. Ask Courtney Love.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah. She's like, on that note.
On that note, let's go. So.
All right.
All right, guys.
Go.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Yes, thanks for tuning in and listening to us this week. And listen to our new show on Sunday. We'll be talking about Father's Day and
everything Father's Day.
Everything
Movies,
Father's Day.
Whatever.
Yes, everything.
Father of mine.
So we hope everybody out there stays safe, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you tuning in and listening to us this week. So again, follow us, tell your friends, tell your family, and we didn't phone this one in.
The word.
So Yeah.
Not this time. I think we
Not
did
this
a
time.
good show. I hope
Yeah,
it
we
made
did
you
a good-
laugh.
Yeah.
Piss your
You made me
pants.
laugh. You made me laugh.
I pissed my
So,
pants.
Yeah.
That's because I'm old.
At least you go to the bathroom this time. We're like,
It'd be great if you you put your
yeah.
head down for just a brief second. You came up. Where the fuck did he go?
where'd he go?
I'm
And I
in the
just hear water
bathroom,
running.
bro.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Hey man, that was
So,
one
and-
time. And you
Yeah.
were talking, and I was like, "He'll be
Hey,
all right." I came back, and
fucking-
you were still talking. I was like,
It was fucking funny, man. It was hilarious. So,
My
all right.
dad's like,
Anyways,
"You went pee? That was fast." I was like, "I don't fuck around, man. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to pee. You got time to bleed.
yeah.
You got time to duck."
All right.
Dylan, you son of a
let's get-
bitch.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to go. Talk to you later,
All
brother.
right. All right, man. Later.
Peace, everybody.